Hey John, you've been working at the airport for a while now. I bet you know a lot of airport-related words.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole set of vocabulary that we use daily. Want me to teach you some?
That would be great. Let's start with the basics. What's the difference between arrival and departure?
Good question. Arrival refers to flights that are landing at the airport, while departure refers to flights that are taking off.
Oh, that makes sense. And what about boarding?
Boarding is the process when passengers enter the aircraft before takeoff. There's usually an announcement like, "Now boarding flight XYZ 123.
Got it. I've also heard about check-in. What does it mean?
Check-in is when passengers register for their flight and receive a boarding pass. It can be done at the counter or online.
So, boarding pass is the ticket for the flight, right?
Kind of. It's not exactly a ticket, but a document that allows you to enter the security area and board the plane.
I see. And what's security check?
The security check is where passengers and their luggage are screened for prohibited items before entering the departure area.
That explains why we have to remove belts and shoes sometimes. What about baggage claim?
Baggage claim is the area where passengers pick up their checked luggage after arriving at their destination.
And carry-on baggage?
That's the small bag passengers are allowed to bring inside the cabin. It's different from checked baggage, which goes in the cargo hold.
I get it now. What's customs?
Customs is where international passengers declare goods they are bringing into the country. They check for restricted or taxable items.
And what's immigration?
Immigration is where officials check passengers' passports and visas before they enter or leave a country.
What about passport control? Is it the same as immigration?
Yes, it's part of immigration. They verify your identity and travel documents.
I've seen visa on arrival signs at airports. What does that mean?
It means that travelers from certain countries can get their visa at the airport instead of applying beforehand.
That's useful. What's a connecting flight?
A connecting flight is a flight that requires passengers to transfer to another plane at an intermediate airport before reaching their final destination.
So, if I fly from New York to Tokyo with a stop in London, my flight from London to Tokyo is a connecting flight?
Exactly. And if the layover is long, passengers might stay in an airport transit lounge.
What is a transit lounge?
It's a designated waiting area for passengers with connecting flights, especially those not leaving the airport.
That sounds useful. And what does delayed flight mean?
A delayed flight is a flight that is postponed from its scheduled departure time due to weather, technical issues, or other reasons.
And if a flight is cancelled?
If a flight is cancelled, it means it won't operate, and passengers may need to rebook or get a refund.
I've heard about overbooked flights. What happens there?
Airlines sometimes sell more tickets than available seats. If too many passengers show up, some may be denied boarding.
That must be frustrating. What's standby?
A standby passenger is someone waiting for an available seat on a fully booked flight.
What about gate number?
The gate number is where passengers board their flight. It's printed on the boarding pass.
And terminal?
A terminal is a section of an airport where passengers check in, go through security, and board their flights.
What does duty-free mean?
Duty-free refers to shops in international airports that sell goods without tax, usually for international travelers.
What's the runway?
The runway is the long, paved surface where planes take off and land.
And the control tower?
The control tower is where air traffic controllers manage aircraft movement on the ground and in the air.
This has been really helpful. Now I feel more confident using airport-related words.
Glad to help. Next time you travel, you'll sound like a pro at the airport.
Definitely. Thank you for your help.